Then seeing him in his debut matches against Vitality, bro, I was like, holy fuck, this guy's actually different. I could just watch and be like, not only is he insanely smart, but he don't miss. This motherfucker don't miss.
We are talking about the team that is the best versus FaZe right now, but a FaZe that have never lost in a major semifinal.
Oh, wait, didn't...
A FaZe that have taken down one of their greatest rivals this year in Vitality.
Was... Oh my god, my cursor.
A FaZe where Kerrigan
Holy shit, dude, the crowd is hyped as fuck. Are they saying FaZe up? Oh, that nade. Oh!
Casualty of the pistol. We get a little bit of a glimpse over the smoke here from Kerrigan, but still no answer back from the T's. And an immediate climb up through middle. But this challenge in the back line means no bomb plant for the time being. FaZe unable to get the kills that they had wanted.
Bro put a gun buddy on his suppressor. That is not how guns work. Oh, Brokey. Brokey.
And it is now the man advantage to shift into the hands of FaZe. And they're just going to keep letting Brokey take these fights. The insurance policy exists inside the cave. And Brokey all the while given more and more time.
Wow.
Is going to be here to end it.
Damn.
Take first blood.
I think it's Terrence for the 100 bits.
Best signs of the map, I think. Apart from a great range performance,
it would be Valorant.
Victory in Brokey
For the answer to your question.
Brokey's form has obviously been leveled in the past couple of months, but here in the game, especially versus Vitality, he was definitely back, and we wouldn't be seeing FaZe today if not for Rops. Let's put that out there, plain and simple. So 3 on this round, I think, shows him that he's looking to have good.
Since his first year competing, he only got #1 and only been #1 or 2 HLV top 20. Yeah, I know. He's fucking crazy. Damn. Bro, Snacks won that with an MP9? SMG's broken.
But an opening kill on a force buy, that ain't half bad. It's not long before Rain's able to recover with one. Odds are G2 won't be able to maintain total map control, and maybe that's why they opt to peel back instead. That forward mid presence that cost Hunter his life is actually forfeited by m0NESY too.
Now they're looking for this late mid, at least here with Frozen, once they find out that it's been vacated. m0NESY looking to rotate behind the smoke, and FaZe's final destination looks like it's going to be the A site. This looks like the proper call here from Kerrigan to avoid any friction on a round like this. A flash to feed into their fears as 3 players sneak alongside Donut and look for a plan.
There's no reason to doubt Kerrigan's calls as the game goes on. Individual pieces, sure, struggling at times. Even within this event,
Bro, I'm so focused right now.
You highlight Rob's and his defining impact.
It's actually crazy how much you can learn from watching a pro esport, by the way. Like, after watching Pro League of Legends, my macro improved so much.
Now when push comes to shove and things get tough, Robs has found his moments. And right now these pistols gonna make sure there is somewhat of a price tag with this second round. Beautiful shot out of Robs. Don't let him get online early.
Oh.
Back TenZ to swap out. And we get FaZe converting their pistol.
When they replaced Twist on this team with Frozen, it on paper looked like the most natural fit possible, but they had that series and string of second place finishes apart from TenZ.
Mom's such a good pickup. I agree.
Brought it home, but they missed their tournament window with Frozen on the team. And then they fell off pretty drastically, and it felt like there was something that was wrong here. And a huge difference between Rops with Frozen and Rops with Twist. It's correlation does not equal causation, but Rops played better when Twist was on the roster. And so the question was it as simple as it looked?
Bro, you see that Molly? That Molly was doing tricks in the sky.
For teammates, or is there more to it? And does Rops need some more space? Well, it looks like he's figured it out. And like you said, that might be because he's able to be more aggressive. That both gives him more space, and it also gives Frozen more space, who is a late round player.
Thoughts about Snacks? I never really played against him before. And like, I wasn't paying too much attention to Virtus Pro during the time. Damn, that nade was insane.
and a Nico that'll be looking to show us a marked improvement from the last
Oh,
we saw them.
that could have been huge.
Obviously versus Heroic, it was all about Malks, that third star coming forth for G2. Nico's HLTV interview said the moment that 1v3 happened, I wanted to stand up and give him a hug. And you saw that kiss on the forehead after the match. Call that the Kovac christening.
Dude, Mobs' fucking
So much
deagle is
respect
insane.
for a young player, unproven, coming into his own at the perfect moment.
Oh,
Except for clean
damn,
shots.
Ross.
Maybe a swift reminder of what's to come for Ross.
Yeah, there's Mr. Pivot.
Oh, he
with the
died.
taps. He dies in the end, 6-1 off that round, and a 3-0 start for FaZe is clean. There are hopes are high, it looks like, for FaZe on Ancient in terms of recent form. This is a game
I actually heard that
could simply win 2-0.
word around the street is 1920 is actually pretty good
Dust
on
leads
CS2.
FaZe winning the veto. Yanko, it felt like agreed with him. That's G2 Yanko, of course, agreeing with Dust. So gotta put that out there. That means something.
Mobs raw aim is on the level of Scream. Yeah, that's why back in the day.
What is this?
I mean, probably still now, bro. He is literally Guatemalan Scream.
Deeper angle held by Snacks towards spawn, a double up inside of the donut, so the rifles aren't too far off. But while Nico is always so good at holding back mid plays, right now we've got Robs at bat, able to cross over to the red room unspotted.
Wait, look at this lurk from Robs. Look how smart he is. Bro, he is so smart and so patient.
Executes, and with low health bars on what is left of FaZe, you'd think
He's the
CTs
doctor?
could still just skate
Bro's a
straight
fucking
through.
a neurosurgeon.
Snacks
He
knows his
just
back is
gives brain
compromised,
surgeries.
despite not moving forward.
He won't even turn around for this. Robs doesn't have to move anymore, right? He's got his piece in the perfect position. Snacks is the one who's trapped.
Honestly, it's going to come clear this.
Oh, it's happened again. Rocked off this guy.
Oh.
Fantastic out of the gate.
Oh my
Hunter will send him to the graveyard in the 4th round, but that instant hit from FaZe into A, we are getting early signs.
I feel like the crowd is like really hyped up for this match right now.
Through the smoke.
Like,
Unreal, Robs.
I-
Unreal.
Dude, the crowd is like
You know,
constantly
it's
cheering right
already
now.
Tragic that at the end of this year, Robs is not even in conversation for a top 3 player. When he started out the end of 2023,
The hype is
as
real, yeah.
maybe the best player in CS2, while FaZe were the best team in CS2.
The 2 most famous teams in China? Oh, okay, that makes
This
sense.
is a form that everybody has been waiting for.
Honestly, I think it's a form that everybody thought had gone. And as Yanko aptly put it back on the desk, you just know he's been kind of
Whoa, what a nade.
quite candid about not really enjoying the game. And out of the gate, he was so ambitious, much like Monacy, who we saw also come out swinging in this version of Counter-Strike. We saw him in the lab early on. We saw him cooking, crafting, and coming up with that edge that allowed his team to take it
What
to the
team,
forefront.
what
If he
team
wasn't
knocked
that
out
kind of
Vitality?
shine, well, get rubbed out.
Yeah, he has said that. And you know what? I'll say one thing. The game has improved since he's made those
FaZe did?
statements.
Sure.
There
Damn.
have been small but effective updates that have made the game feel better, and Robs is somebody who's going to be very sensitive to everything, a master of movement. He understands how the sausage is made when it comes to Counter-Strike, and he's definitely taught a lot of people about how to get the most out of everything. Mechanics, movements, and of course, as a Tier 1 CSGO player, is already at the pinnacle of gameplay and rotations and everything else. So maybe he's liking it more. Certainly liking him.
Snacks again on the pillar of the B site. Very much alone. That smoke in red room's keeping most of G2 occupied.
Oh my god, absolutely cooked. Bro, FaZe are fucking crazy.
The G2 were hoping would get going, but Rops very quickly keeps his head on a swivel to shut it down. Malbs won't even be able to scoop that bad boy up.
Yeah, and they're just feeding him. He's already at 10 kills.
Nico Deeg?
A deagle out of Nico.
How many Deeg monsters do they have on G2? They have a few Deeg demons.
In a single CT half.
We did watch that. That was El Clasico on Nuke. Unreal. Both these teams have had some serious trials coming into this playoffs, but none would be greater than FaZe beating G2. This is the hardest competition they could possibly have. at this point. And the man on your screen, well, he's on his path to glory. You know, this is a major that FaZe might have lost to Furia, not have gotten to playoffs. It's a common story for them to, you know, barely miss, you know, totally get blown out like Rio, get into quarters like Paris, but still not.
Do you remember when people used to be pissed around demons? Like Edward, Dennis, and Sex. I remember Dennis. Dennis on Fnatic was
a funny thing.
If you have him on your team, he will auto win you 2 rounds every game. Pistol rounds are Dennis's rounds. Bro, on Fnatic, bro, he was crazy. Holy fuck.
And that's what it felt like watching this major, no different than many others.
Especially the way that they got battered by G2.
But then taking out Vitality.
His catch flip is still one of the best? Oh, 100%. No. For sure.
The last major.
When it really matters most. Second gun round from G2. You saw Nico trying to fire up the troops in between rounds just now. He's got to get his own score going alongside m0NESY. He's only 2 kills between Nico and m0NESY, both with Nico's name on it. Smoke ahead of this pack outside A main. But we're not getting G2 moving too adventurously, right? Forward cave control by 2 of these defenders, but nobody even taking a glance outside of it.
Yeah, but we've got m0NESY playing B in this position. There's 2 riflers on the A site. They would be way more effective, of course, to have m0NESY and Temple. So we've got Mobs and Hunter trying to get comfortable here,
this
but
boost.
the A split is coming.
Gets up right before the flashbang. Doesn't look like any Molotovs are going to land on Mobs, so he'll be able to hang on to
Is Kerrigan going to clear this?
out.
What the fuck?
Gets the entry in the lineup. Fantastic. Hunter.
Dark team nade!
Artillery strike, and then the tap comes out from Rain. We go 2v2.
Where did Snacks throw that?
Will land it in an instant. And a kill back towards mid. Protocols. FaZe
What?
slide out and make the most of a Snack.
Where did that come from? Oh, hell no.
What are we watching right now?
G2 shaken.
Kerrigan, that entry. Snacks, I think that's a nade from CT, right?
Yes,
he's not
yes.
one of the ones playing up close. And this is 5 HP, of course, so it's a little bit unfortunate, but his life was definitely valuable. Shadow gives it away.
Bro. Damn.
Straight for FaZe.
Hunter's HP bar is just gone. Frozen's HP is gone. Bro, CS is crazy.
FaZe halfway through this half. Ladies and gentlemen, this semi's just started.
Yeah, and we again, we had last round, we had m0NESY really locked up in cave. His rotation is incredibly awkward from that position, especially committed right side. They were very much hoping for a longer default. One glimpse at least.
The value of the HE has gone up so much. Yeah. I realized that when I even was playing, what is it called? When I was playing like Premier even, people are so much better using the like HE nades.
Why not do it on an anti-eco?
Is Rain gonna clear this?
A little bit more of an early warning sign for this bomb site. With a smoke grenade, he's gonna do a great job of keeping this pack back.
But
they could. But then there's that wary thought of how many CTs are on this lane control.
Well, I mean, it looks like it's just a very prudent smoke by Snacks. He's alone, but they don't think he is. And FaZe are smartly responding by going and clearing things out. Now, this could be Kerrigan's time to shine or an easy kill. Oh my God, he got the first one.
Is he
yeah, dude, no, CS is fucking fast as shit per game.
This deagle from Nico is good for just the one.
Oh, so close.
Just as quickly as they pop up, Rops will just whop them down.
That was crazy. Oh, that was crazy.
Bro, CS is always constant action. I love it.
And you know what? I mean, his average kill rating in a lot of these games is not that high, but he has been making plays.
Run that replay.
yeah. And slow it down a lot.
Kerrigan making me feel like I'm the old one.
Yeah.
Rob's 13-4. Damn.
Just bends a bullet.
7-0. This is the worst start G2 have had at this event. It's kind of unbelievable when you think about it.
I can literally...
FaZe are the current day NIP in terms of magic. Terrorists win. This is not something that you'd see at any regular event this year. No.
Who was your CS idol? My CS idol
G2 have been able to crush
growing up was either... Oh!
I mean,
Kerrigan
I don't
cheating.
even know if that was,
It
it was perfect crosshair placement.
It was
on the
either
peak.
Shroud or
if you covered the game, it was
Pith.
done peak.
When Pith was on LG.
Yeah,
Where they played it again.
Always work on your crosshair placement.
Crack of the Kerrigan whip and a man goes down. What a shot from Finn.
Pith, a weird pick. I loved Pith's deagle, that's why.
Monacy unable to deny the fallback. And again, fast A. Launders, they're doing it again.
Yes, they found this, but Monacy's also watching.
Oh,
Not
the leg.
But damage. You need to get the guy off big box, and another shot goes dry.
We get that nade to land in front of the Monacy down now. Needs to reload his op. He can peek back to try to hold Kerrigan, but he's reloading. And Kerrigan's able to climb
Oh
down
my
to
god,
the
Kerrigan.
Window timing. Kinda
Nico,
got off rotation.
one and only. Hunter inside of the donut. Kerrigan unable to further his success as he goes peeking deep into the red. Rob though will try to make that contact happen. And you
Oh
should
my
know
god.
Hunter's deep inside
Rops
the
and
donut.
Rain are on
Looking
1
about
HP
exit.
The
each.
health is low. They're gone.
They're thinking about the fact though.
Oh,
that
they're just
Hunter
gonna
would
push
have
spawn?
rerouted back to window. There's such low HP and so much time to play with. All they can hope is that Hunter overthinks this and starts to work back to the other site. HP bars might be relatively callable, but right now it's Monacy who hit Rain through a box, and Rops is definitely confirmed low, but how low is the question? And very, very smart from FaZe. They're actually going to make the right idea.
Oh my god, they're pushing. Oh,
Still such a dangerous move to start getting off this bomb site.
okay, but they're going
Especially
towards.
when you're trade player.
They're going
who's
towards B
also
right
on
now.
5 health, but you know, Hunter going stagnant as they did means that nobody steps up into the 2 players sitting temple. Now they depart and Hunter's already just chasing ghosts. They're
Yeah.
too far gone.
Look at the tempo; it's just so perfect. And
Yes.
Rain's and Hunter's got to worry about every
Look at them on the
single
map,
place
6-9.
where they could be
Oh, yeah.
sitting and waiting for his
Rops
play.
is
It'd be foolish
number
to not think that
6.
Hunter could
Rain's
still close
is
this, though.
number
This
9.
massive health
I'm pretty sure Rain
The smoke
has
to boot.
6'9" as his jersey number, by the way. I'm pretty sure. He had something troll as fuck.
Deep into that bomb site, and it's him that gets blindsided.
Wow.
And FaZe are running a flawless T-side.
I mean, yeah, the war machine is rolling. The procrastinators have woken up, and I don't even know when G2 are going to do that themselves. We've got enough money here on Snacks for a decent buy, but we got to talk about these Monacy shots, right? I expect this to be a point of conversation on the desk. That Monacy's not even the best player on G2 right now. Nico, if they make it to finals and they have a win and they get their chip, Nico is closer to getting the MVP than Monacy is.
Single M4 here for Snacks.
Damn. They already controlled mid? What the fuck?
He's been pretty
Where are the observers at?
Maybe that nade helps out. But we are absolutely grasping for silver linings here for the G2 CT side. 4
Also,
rounds best case.
I'd just like to say, like I could say, Monacy has been pretty good, and then people will go and look and see he's got an average like 1.30 rating. If you've been watching this major, you've seen that Monacy is not on form. Not a #1 contender form. Nico has been playing above his sort of #4 contender form. And that's a scary prospect, especially when you look at the round score.
Nico's Deagle unable to stop them from getting that footing on ramp. They're going to go for a boost on short side while Nico takes that forward contact. Just trying to set up anything, right? It's got to be desperate.
A team kill!
That could help. Nico's on the other end, but now
A knife!
denied a float. Easy does it for Brokey.
A kill!
Cover the smoke. They're
Oh, a throw! What the fuck is happening?
But Rox has been on an absolute tear. Godlike start to Ancient. I wouldn't put this past him. A CT inching closer as they go for this split, trying to attack the site from both sides. He's down to 20 seconds.
Imagine
Only
Rops
4
wins
bullets
this.
in that gun, though. So with
Four
CTs ahead of
bullets?
him, this would have to be the most robotic thing you've ever seen.
Oh.
And now with that AK down to a single shot, he'll take his
Oh,
call.
okay.
So we hope. We've got G2 on the scoreboard. FaZe may be getting a little too fast for themselves. Running through and challenging a G2 had yet to put up a fight.
Yeah, it was a very plump smoke there at the
They're
top
on the
of
board?
Banana,
Yep.
Totally stopped them in their tracks, and they still try to be at
Oh, they have sprays?
And you can see that it's naded open, but they don't scale fast enough to take full advantage of their vision. I mean, this is a drop in the bucket for G2. It's nice to see. It can help them get back into the half, and you can see every opportunity is important for Nico. And he's right, they can make a comeback at any point.
Damn.
Damage.
What an
Frozen's
HE.
job all the harder. Mid control really hasn't been maintained throughout this game in G2's favor.
Very true. G2 have done an excellent job of fighting for it. Sometimes that's where rounds begin and end here on Ancient.
We haven't quite seen this type of a reroute with this many bodies out of FaZe, so they're doing something different.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking like they're gearing up for a B split, but they're walking it. They're so early into this window timing, they can really...
Trying to make a move in the middle of it. Thinking about it, thinking,
Holy shit.
As his two teammates in Donut don't overstep it.
You can see Brokey set in a position to dodge flashes, wait for a peek to come out. And they're not trying to take advantage of it, but you see the fog of war for the CT side. They don't know what's going on.
There's still so much uncertainty, and that parade of FaZe players looking like they're going to opt for the Donut to 8 commitment. This is 4 players strong trying to push out through the exit.
Ooh, I like Mouth's spot right here.
Give them a little bit of space, and that's going to cost them.
Oh my god, dude. Wait, FaZe are a fucking well-ironed machine. Oh my god.
And as he turns back towards middle, Nico finally getting the better of him, but it's him and Snacks, nowhere to be found. They will have to lick their wounds away because FaZe have nailed the 9.
Let me say this right now.
This is a beating hole. Yeah, so far.
You will not see G2 call a T round like that. They were setting an idea with the B split coming up. They didn't get information. They reformed to the A split, made it look like that was the plan from the jump. Kerrigan
Oh wait,
calls like
well-oiled
that is
machine.
what's
Sorry,
going to
not
make
well-ironed.
FaZe have a chance of
wrong
winning
word,
this
wrong
game.
word.
They might be going up against all the talent and all the form. But you can't tell me that G2 have the better IGL right now.
No, definitely not. You have an IGL who, in fact, is even making jokes about being criticized for calling the same execute X amount of times in a row. He said, oh, maybe I'll just do it 12 times then. But jokes aside, that is evidence of the depth Kerrigan brings to this team. That is why he is the IGL.
That was going to be a 2-3 split through window.
What's one team you felt impossible to win anti-ecos against?
And it looked seamless here for FaZe. Great signs
anti-ecos.
And again, dropping the bucket. It's only an eco round 1 for G2.
Astralis or Liquid? I think Astralis.
That was G2.
This is a FaZe pick.
I'm pretty sure statistically old Astralis also had like the highest and like eco win rate.
Yeah, G2 hoping that CT side Nico Nuke can well come out of the depths of this ancient mud, because right now we've got 6 and 10 on Nico.
Yeah, I also remember Liquid doing it as well.
G2 simply not online, but they'll try to send bulbs down bottom mid as Brokey instantly goes up into the boost. Trying to maybe get a little more mid control than what we've seen. Flash in for Nico, kind of getting lost inside smokes here.
It's the best look on mid so far here for G2. You pointed it out that they've been fighting for it, but they've either lost or just left.
Oh my god. Suppressed gun.
We've always praised Rain's play in cave. His wall bangs kind of put the position on the map and defined how you could play it. Taste of his own medicine in the 11th. Not quite the final hour of this G2 CT side. Scraping the barrel.
You have a personal favorite to win major?
Best, but FaZe outside of range shooting.
Probably my first event I was cheering for, like my first major I was cheering for a team was NIP. It was the one they won. So that one's probably like my favorite, because that's like really hooked me into Counter-Strike.
Because the site is very retakeable, especially with good utility.
Yeah.
But just to say, they're not in any committed positions. The crossfires are not there right now. There's a chance this bomb goes down.
This execute really hasn't done FaZe any wrong. Nico looks to press in though.
Cheating?
And then this challenge
what the fuck? Wait, Frozen has an iron ass. What the fuck?
Here's why they have to be careful, because you've got 2 players
Bro's
rotating through the back, and
Bro's ass cheeks are working overtime.
Molotov well placed. Brokey decides not to play inside of cave. He wants into the action. He wants to be a key pillar.
It's Operation Early Fight. Where can you find it? No, Modesty, clean pick off.
Structural piece of the defense.
Whoa,
He
whoa,
actually
whoa,
takes
we
Nico
throwing?
down from the grave. 3 headshots away from this clutch is Rob.
Oh.
Sprays off.
Oh my
They're gonna
god.
pile that bomb, jump on top, and sure enough, nab is second, but it's only 3.
Bro, if Rob's got that spray transfer,
Get that frag. That was Rob's
some
nearly
well-ironed
winning round off his
cheeks.
Spray, but G2 got the 5v4, left mid, FaZe got the bomb down, but kept numbers up the entire way through. So you
All right,
can definitely give them
92.
some
That's
credit.
not.
However, there was
That's not the craziest, right?
down here in this first half. Nico's kills are everything. Good to see Monty hitting a shot like that too.
Yes. Especially after a couple of misses from Donut over towards that A site earlier on.
You normally don't even have to applaud him for hitting shots like that.
Nope.
but
Just a day in the office, usually, but here we go again. This A site to be tested. Flashbangs in Monacy's face, fire on his feet, and a
Oh,
missed
man's
shot
cooking.
more. He'll find it on
Dude,
the second.
that's
A
so
little less
baller.
pressure with the re-peek.
Actually, so baller.
But see the walk up because they just spotted Monacy.
Surely, take what you can while you can. And we get Snacks trying to slide along this wall. Looks like Frozen's taking a glimpse this way. They're clearing the corners. They find him, and he's unable to stop both. But total lane control.
The bomb is going A.
It's
Look
all
at-
fake. It's all a
look at-
ruse.
look at
Doing all
Ruffs.
he has to
There's
keep
4
all
C4
Oh, wait, no, is that
players
Rain?
taking B right now.
And the bomb's about to get planted, so everything Rain gets.
They're retaking the wrong site.
They've still yet to turn.
They don't even know yet.
Oh, okay, now they know.
They've got a termite in the floorboard. They just want to get
What
rid
a
of Rain,
strat.
and he's just
Kerrigan
trying to stay
masterclass?
alive.
Hunter looking. He will find the headshot. He can go and join his 2 teammates. It's going to be a desperate retake attempt.
So you got to be careful. This Molly's still alive on Brokey. He's waiting for the first shot, though.
Bomb halfway gone. Molotov and, as
They
you
don't have a
mentioned,
smoke.
a nade as well.
Oh.
Easy pickup for Brokey. Just holds that line, puts a Molotov on
It's
top.
cooked.
No smoke
It's
to
cooked for
allude to,
FaZe.
but will that spread?
I mean,
Can
for
they reach
G2.
far enough to try this defuse desperately? Backs turn
Rops,
to Donut
he has a nade.
costly. Rops stands at the end of the half.
I think Monacy's dead.
17
Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. It's last round.
first 12 rounds.
Yeah, pristine performance out of Rops. Amazing map out of FaZe Clan and their
Wow.
best start yet versus their hardest competition.
Gotta
yet.
clap for that. Gotta clap for that.
Wow.
What a fucking half
In
from
what
FaZe.
world are we talking about the same 2 teams that went 13-3 and 13-4 in the elimination stage of this very same major?
Yeah, and again, this is a veto. I thought that G2 had picked it. It's a map that either team could have. There's not a lot of movement there, but the desk gave them FaZe so much credit for taking it here and said recent form maybe leans towards them. FaZe show us why that's true. With drops at the top
And,
of the board
a blanket
and
setup.
leading the charge, you can see the impact of both of these players in different ways. G2 have it all to go up against.
All right, my last pack of candy, because I've just been fucking pounding these back.
Moment for a Rops reinvention. You know, the greatest players that we put on the biggest pedestals are always the ones that have depth, that can do it with the rifles and the ops and the deegs. And Rops writing a new chapter for Shanghai. Tip of the spear for this FaZe Clan T side. And even this round, again, with that late fake that Rain's able to post up, you saw the pressure come out from the CTs on the retake. Uncertain as to where that last player got off to. They were playing in the dark all
Go to
half
sleep like
long.
before? No, I'm not.
Just getting imbued by
This
the
match
crowd
is too
energy.
hype.
I didn't think
Bro, I haven't
anybody
gotten
would
my
beat them
CS
out
fix in
for
such a long time.
G2 at this event. I thought, okay, it'd be Mongols. No, it's actually G2 in playoffs. Nico chance yesterday, but FaZe have them beat out maybe. Kerrigan takes one to the dome, have to fall back.
Nico's gonna try to gun him down, charging forward. We praised G2's pistols throughout 2024. That stat has been dropping off as their struggles in the playoffs nearly cost them versus Heroic. Nico's
Rain just- Rain-
pushing his back
bro.
away, but you gotta be too careful. Hunter not able to trade just yet. He's gonna get pinched from both ends, finds the one.
What the fuck?
Second, and a chance to eject. You put Rops back into another clutch, and these 2 Ts try to tee off simultaneously.
And he has time to work on this a little bit. You got to be careful.
He ain't fallen fool to Snacks. He'll take his head.
The
clean
goosh.
off, and another tap.
Oh!
Denied. Big moment for Hunter, the guy who calls G2's pistols.
Hey, exactly, yes, and that is true to today. That's what I heard. Hunter grabs one here for G2. They struggled versus Heroic on the pistols, losing 5 out of 6 in that series. That was pretty crazy, and credit to Heroic for that, but they still won the game. But as we can see here, they're going to need him. And it's not just the call, it's Hunter's fragging.
I think you can start to feel the squeeze on G2's pistols. I think Maui, Snake, and Dust had a good conversation about how last time they played T-side Ancient Pistol, they went 5 guys running through Red Room to A and looked lost. This seemed like something that had more protocols. It comes off of the back of a Hunter multi-frag, sure.
Was there reloading? Yeah, he was.
But it didn't look as desperate.
Honestly, running with this
Oh my god.
as they start to clear out
Are they expecting this?
know what's going on.
Oh, this was looking like a good AK to get the pinch on. He knows his player's coming from both ends.
Of course they fucking expect it.
Clean up duty, easy, made possible by Util. And they're going to make mincemeat of the FaZe clan in mid for round 4.
Has Nico won a major?
Here in Shanghai, they're still fans here for G2. They're cheering for this
I know
comeback
FaZe
every
won
step
one,
of the
but
way
was
if they
Nico
can
on
make it
FaZe
happen.
during the time or no?
Bai will come in swiftly here. Og on Rops.
Yeah, what's with that?
Sometimes see Kerrigan play it. I mean, it's just a great gun. I mean, for me, Og is going to be one of the guns that has a more commonplace in professional match. It's not a silly gun. It's very good.
Okay.
Yeah. Nico got denied the major by C9.
It's real. It's real.
And then he also
It's in the server.
got fucked by what is it?
Yeah, I think it's worth what it costs.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Android form that, look at this. Perched up
I'm
on
trying to
top of the
remember.
big box.
Navi, yeah.
That's a great position to get
Bro,
boosted, actually.
on Nuke, when he went up
Does
the
mean they
ladder,
rely on some donut
the
control,
Deagle
but
incident,
his default
holy
leads this
fuck.
way.
I feel like this definitely catches somebody off guard.
Honestly, how do you pre-aim this?
You mentioned, though, maintaining donut control is necessary for this position at a ROP. So's
He'll
Red
drop
Room.
off.
And we've got Rain keeping an eye on it from the back lane of B site.
Yeah, but it gets smoked off for a second, so let's see if they dismantle the setup off this. But, yeah.
Yep, have to. So, a move you can put back up your sleeve for another round.
Oh.
Well, Frozen can take it up
Bomb spotted.
into his own hands for the first one.
The Og.
Now they'll be worried about Donut.
You have a reason to be. Molotov at his feet. Robs gets a bit more damage onto Malbs. Hunter turns around into the donut. We've got a G2 T side starting to take shape.
That was a great shot from Snacks.
But again,
Took the
still
dig,
a
but-
trick up their sleeve, right? We didn't see this Robs original setup get spotted by G2.
Yeah.
Holy shit, bro.
Strats for playoff was a real thing. Saving
Do you
strats
hear
for major, and
the
it looks
crowd
like
right now?
FaZe.
They are going ballistic.
Funny coming
Brought
from
them
a
into real
Fnatic
life.
player.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I forgot how funny Flusha is.
We might be witnessing cinema soon here.
And he was boosted up, too. Imagine that round with an AUG. Bring back Overpass.
Soon enough, brother. Soon enough.
Thank you, Kane, for the Prime. Appreciate it. And thank you, Valley, for the 9 months.
I think we saw a certain sharpness from Frozen there as he pushed A main, got his first frag.
Yeah.
I think the loudest crowd was either Paris or Boston, though.
Yeah.
He's been given a little runway now. At the
Well,
start of
in
the season
Paris,
to
I
get
think,
online. And we've got a questionable round now
isn't
for
that the
FaZe,
one
so
that,
as long as they don't
Zywoo
pull
won?
something squirrely out of their back pocket.
Like Vitality won Paris.
Time for G2 to
Yeah,
make
no
a game
fucking
of this.
wonder.
Yes. And I think G2's greatest strength and why they can stand above literally
Bro,
anybody else is because
If
it's
a
simple enough
like
to
a French
flourish with
team
their amazingly
wins
top-heavy
in their
team.
hometown,
But these guys,
especially like,
Malbs,
bro,
Nico, Monacy,
the
when
French
they
fans are
entry
so
on the
like
site, this is a team
passionate
that
and
can
loud. Holy
lose the
fuck!
opening kill on an entry, then
Like just
instantly
look
treat
at
that victory.
fucking
That's how
like
powerful
Carmine Corp.
and consistent their entry fraggers are. That's where they're definitely going to be able to find success here on this T side if they will. And it's, in my opinion, going to be imperative for the CTs and FaZe to try to take pick plays to make sure that they don't let that ball reach maximum momentum as they entry out of certain choke points. But here we even have Snacks joining the fray with a great kill on Rops to make that one much easier. He's already got some good kills this game.
Still a bit of a looming threat for the FaZe clan setup.
Okay, so I see on this mid control, people always do that fast molly towards oh my god, Kerrigan.
Kerrigan takes the route sure enough.
The crowd gave it away.
They figured that one out. Still looking
The crowd gave it away.
down.
They're on the G2 side.
Intuition. Ross peels away. Still definitely enough tools out there on the field. You know he's locked into the corner. Malbs has got to be cautious that there's a second player in this pinch, but be wary because Malbs is down to 8 bullets in that magazine. But maybe he doesn't need more. It's a Glock swap.
There's a gun back there that they want to grab, and Rain will be here to be the second layer.
All the while, deep B positioning coming out from G2. So while we watch these kills in mid,
Team kill. The third one of the match.
And Snacks takes a bullet to the
Oh
face.
my
Down
god.
20 health. Rob's actually getting his hands on a rifle with a duel down on that ramp.
I mean, he got digs for nothing.
He's
though.
out of here.
Yeah, 58 health, and they might be chasing him, but he's not that low.
Keep the Kevlar, keep the AK. Let this 6th round get added to the board for G2.
Banana on the
Nico
tip of
on
the gun.
hunt. Should be a shot in the dome. Oh, Modesty, excuse me. G2 up to 6 rounds. Looking healthy here on T side.
What if Valorant had team kill?
This is
Oh
where
my
five goes
god.
back.
It would be amazing. It would not be good for ranked.
Yet
For pro play,
around
I think it would add a lot more
See the
comedic
crazy
moments.
X-factor moments that are
It would
reaching
actually be
for Robs,
perfect.
but they're not going over the line in some of these important moments. That's what's saving G2.
Second rifle round coming out from the defense.
Holy shit. Dude,
Is his second
bro,
chance to stop this hemorrhaging.
the amount of nades coming out.
To the elbow, will find one and can't quite manage. Hunter's multi-frags have been so good, but it's actually Snacks right with him to just pull apart this initial CT setup. They wanted that fight, they went for it, and it cost them. Both teams doing good work on the T side in mid.
Got to be very impressed with Snacks' work so far here on T side. Just the few kills that he's getting are critical. Hunter as well, halfway in a smoke. That could have been an instant 5v3. One smoke buys time to get the re-clear up in mid. Let's see how G2 respond to this.
Right now, it's as simple as clumping up on that ramp, looking to execute. Utility
Kerrigan,
is away.
multi-frag.
What is to come? Kerrigan tries to duel.
Actually,
Double!
2 and he's out.
Spray into the face of Snacks. Man advantage established. Kerrigan doing it on his own from the back line.
And Cave is clear. Their spots will be
oh
understood.
my
We saw that
god.
activity in middle. Easy climb up for FaZe. They keep it silent as they get ever closer. Hunter yet to see that player on the short side. Monacy's looking to deal with it instead. Jumping into
The whiff!
fight, trying to hang on.
The whiff!
He goes down. Brokey survives the shot from Monacy. FaZe. It's 11.
Oh my
Off
god.
his game.
Off his game, man.
And you brought it up at the start of this map.
Yeah.
You said, again, for Monacy's stats.
Yes, for his standards.
This second
It's a
kill
rare
from
sight that
Finn.
doesn't make anybody happy, but it is something that has to be brought up.
Brokey barely hanging on there with 8 HP.
Can't tell me that's not a critical moment.
Massive.
The comeback was happening.
Bro, this mid
Second round is
bro,
FaZe's first
these controls are fucking
We
crazy.
go right back to an aggressive stance.
Bro,
out of
it's
the beginning,
straight up
20
like
for bottom mid. This time FaZe
it's
lost to
it's the
Elite.
D-Day. You're like running through, you don't know what's going on. Nade coming from above, the motors are hitting.
For cleanup duty, blind. And so Hunter
Oh
trades out
my
his push,
god, bro.
push denied, and all that time Robs is
Dude, this game is so fast.
to keep that man advantage. Malbs on the back line. He who bailed them out yesterday.
Rob's being aware of himself, though, by pushing up a little bit forward. He could come back and check this. I think Malbs knows it, but he's got a great opportunity here. Let's see if Malbs will be bought enough time.
Yes.
Crowd,
Down under the radar, he's gone.
Interesting
crowd.
grabbing.
Now Malbs is going to find a back turn, executes Kerrigan, and he's still thinking about the threat of a long player.
He actually doesn't know if that's the same guy.
Sure,
He thinks it's likely, but he doesn't know for sure.
he thinks it would make sense. And honestly, until you get Robs out of here, the ramp cross is compromised. It's going to be compromised.
Wait, they think he fell back.
Oh, look!
Oh,
Robs is in the middle of it all. Taps again.
Mouse 1v2.
Malbs taps with another clutch.
Oh.
The Estonian 21 and 12 for FaZe's 12.
Wow.
They had an inkling, they had a thought. There was a rumble of a threat in the back of that bomb site.
That's a tough one to communicate for sure. And with the way that Robs is clearing it, Monacy's coming out. I don't know. I don't know. Did Malbs not come up short and clear the cutout?
The
on
crowd
site?
made Modesty think he was behind. Yeah, actually. Modesty
Modesty
heard the crowd hyping up. He's like, "Am I getting knifed?" And turned around.
To the left, and default's already clear. Either way, again, it's because Kerrigan shows up. They don't actually know who's playing long. Robs gets away with that one. Of course, due to his own prudence as well, right? Not exposing himself to CT when he's fighting the site.
Yeah.
That's obviously a chess move by Robs. He's incrementally improving his position without being too risky. That's how he plays this game.
Yeah, he created that position 30 seconds earlier. Costs him the flank on the cave player, but when it posts the round to the board, that's all that matters in the end. And what could be the end includes Hunter limping into this one with just the Tech 9. He's been the best piece for G2 so far. Monacy gonna be swinging out middle. Red room smoke means no vision. He's got Malbs ahead of him. Nico's
Holy shit.
away on Snacks behind him, and FaZe just used that util to cool things off at the gate. Malbs is gonna disrespect it though, looking for another backline flank perhaps.
He's still sitting in front of the smoke. This was space he could take and might still want to try.
Oh,
there it is. Monacy
big pick.
With one.
Critical.
Immediately pulling the attention of Rain, but they've got to be worried about the op, so pushing forward might be the solution. Oh, and they've got their own op, actually.
Oh, Brokey.
Doesn't
It's
fall
the right
for it.
decision. Did they see Kerrigan? That T pulls back, but it doesn't look like the cave player's reacting, so it looks like Kerrigan's got the flank. And Robs actually gets the better of Malbs again. Now, Kerrigan maybe doesn't activate any further because things go well elsewhere.
Look at how much control they have of this map.
He's going to be found out.
Oh.
Nico gets the better of the lurk. Maybe calling for his cousin to double back. No, they're going to go in. Commitment into the A site. Flash for the lane as Hunter's hands will indeed be busy. But he actually comes off of that bomb plant. Snacks is going to have to cover from backside soon enough. A second fake. Still Rain doesn't bite.
Wait, they can't even cover the default right now. Hunter has to wait.
And Rain revealing himself. Snacks knows damn well he's out here.
Oh my God.
It's a dangerous game and gets shredded by that off. 2v3 to try to close map 1. Rain has been known to this position.
Oh, fuck.
Versus Snacks. Hunter, can you do this? They need to bank. Unlock the 2 stars.
Hunter's 1 HP. He jumped up. That is baller. Bro, he actually dunked on him.
Ancient is a blowout.
He actually dunked on him. I didn't even know you could jump up there.
God, an absolute masterclass of a first half, and X-Factor moments that were denied by Robs, and he still had an absolutely pristine scoreline. Unreal performance across the board. Worrying signs here for G2.
Dude, holy.
Triple kill rounds or more on that nuke CT half. You'll have to wait to get there. He has said in the same interview, of course, that his T sides are where he struggled, where he didn't feel his comfort.
Yeah.
He sure as hell doesn't want to leave anything on the line. It is now or never for Monacy and Miko.
100%.
I do feel like
it's true. His CT stats were incredible. His T sides were obviously very average.
G2 has such a crazy opper in
now, I said this before, and maybe I'll get
Monacy,
to it in a second, Frozen.
and I feel like Nuke is a very op-dominated map.
Lots dropping around him. Rops goes down in hell.
Starting to get it, huh? Headshots
Holy
coming
shit.
from everybody. Monacy, the one to double down. You've got lower compromise. You've got Brokey not sure where he should head off to, but if Frozen can do something from inside A right here, right now.
I mean, they're going to the place where the CTs are left. Like, they're not split 1-1 right now.
There's a chance he's
Malbs didn't see him.
Now he has.
Oh, and the bomb. Oh, the bomb.
Oh my God.
Malbs is spotting with the bomb.
It's a gift from the heavens.
You
It
can't
went down?
afford something like this to go wrong, too. Peeled out of heaven.
Oh my
All the
God.
pistol rounds they've posted throughout
Oh my God.
2024.
It fucking
A strong
dropped.
Start to so many halves, but with their backs against the wall.
Now, it can be a calm situation if they know that they can push ramp off this play. It's a long way from upper to this spot.
You're right.
So smartly they do. Now the question is, are they worried that FaZe are going to make that next move and try to cheat downstairs? And it looks like no. Vent is open for them. Time is ticking. And with that,
They're going to scramble.
Brokey's thinking about going downstairs. They're hoping, though, it's upper still, all the way to the last second.
Everybody's going to have to scramble. Brokey starts to get ahead of this.
Yes, he does.
Obviously, no smoke for the bomb plant to be covered. Brokey's right on those double doors. It's fast steps down control.
Oh,
That's one
shit.
he cut off.
Get the fuck out of there. The dualies.
So Nico's now able
Oh
to
my
get
God.
instantly blasted.
Wait, they're fucking OP. You're right, chat. You're right.
This is his forte. This is what he does. And as he taps away, it's the first one down.
No armor.
3 point
Oh.
and he's denied. Frozen keeps it cool as ice.
mistake out of Mobs and Evan, man. I have to say it.
2v4.
2v4, and the bomb dropped at their feet as he peered down the ladder. That was the nightmare situation. If that had turned into a simple upper pop and someone watching the ladder, obviously they would have been safe. But this is pretty much the only way they could have won.
Oh, that much cleaner.
Oh, man. All right, so the interesting story for me is, you know, we saw the 6-3K CT side out of Nico on this map to win a game that they could have lost, right? Beautiful stuff. The best nuke player on Yard probably.
I forgot about my pixels chat
with a rifle, but the best nuke performance
that
I've ever seen.
These pixels are good.
At Antwerp on a rifle, okay? And the last time that they played, and recently with nuke, it hasn't been like that. But now we're at a major, Connor.
And FaZe, they don't lose in semis.
They have never lost a semifinal at a major.
Honestly, trying to take a duel into the garage. So right now, Rain is locked into this angle, will not be able to shuffle out without getting into a gunfight versus Monacy. Actually, that utility just disrupts things enough in the outer yard for him to slip back. He'll be playing behind blue box instead.
They were waiting for him for so long.
Yep, and he got away.
Okay, normally I think it's a crime to put food on a mouse pad.
Rain looks to come
But fuck
back
it, we
at
ball.
It's actually Frozen with the first blood in this round. Rain just sectioning this off wonderfully. He did such a good job of dodging the threats while taking the fight on his own accord. Snacks.
Thank you, Barrett.
Not an off,
Appreciate it.
And it's just off the mark. Easy pickups from these M4s at the distance outside. Hunter loses.
Damn.
By will net them nothing. Not a single kill versus this FaZe clan.
Yeah, the question will be, is it going to be 2 comebacks that G2 have to muster up if their T side isn't good enough? I mean, they definitely can still win T rounds, right? They have some good T halves. They also have some halves that fall super flat.
Right, you know what it is?
And just with the looming threat of this being the potential last map for them at the
Bro,
major, how much is that going to add to the pressure of calling?
Kerrigan, he saw that Nico was so close to winning a major, and so he said real shit, and he just pulled out the strap book.
I mean, you could stick your nose in the books and look at FaZe's recent games.
Bro, FaZe are like fucking insane right now.
It's modern day nip magic with this team. There's one roster that has it. It's FaZe somehow.
Even after some of the bleakest moments, somehow, some way, they tap back into it. Nico trying to tap a head off someone's shoulders, but CT is going to sit comfortably back.
And you can see the angle that he's holding, specifically if someone walks up.
FaZe know better than to give it to him.
They'll be looking to clear hell. He can hold this off. It's guaranteed information. They're trying to starve G2.
Sure.
Right? They have Deagles, which is heavy artillery. They can only move so slowly, like tanks around the map, looking for their one chance, 1 or 2 shots.
Snack's not being shy about it. He's trying to keep FaZe preoccupied with that A floor, but here's another piece of utility. They've been just layered so well. Smoke after smoke, now a molly. And Rob's obviously pressing this MP9 into the bodies. That frag grenade finds a bit more chip damage. Easy cleanup.
Damn, the MP9 does. Oh! Winnable?
To connect after Nico's, and it's Monacy. He's got 3 more to go. And getting his hands onto that M4 could prove a problem.
Not winnable.
For FaZe clan. He's going to sprint it downstairs. The site is occupied back behind this silo. And he misses his next chance at what could have been maybe a bomb plant if he's lucky. 3-0 FaZe clan CT side nuke.
Certainly would have opened up the back of the site, but yeah, if we look at the map right there, FaZe have a good idea of where everyone's going to be. They don't expose anything outside. They bleed the time off the clock, which is their main objective. And by the time it gets over to the ramp, Brokey is ready to Molotov it to support Rop. So everything looks solid for FaZe. Now it's G2's time to respond. Where they've had their best T-side rounds is their upper pops. This is where they
How do you drop that
absolutely
M4?
be fearsome.
To prevent FaZe from picking it back up for Econ.
Easy duel for Nico.
Nice duel, yeah.
He's pulling one over Rain at the very least. And he uses that as an open invite to sprint down Secret. But it is quickly preoccupied. Robs is here awaiting him. Robs in fact gets
Oh my god.
and that's going to cost him. Nico finding a second kill on the round.
Good awareness on G2 right there. All the kills they got were fucking huge.
Mobs is going to cut them off. And there is no open rotation here for FaZe without a fight, but they'll win one. And Kerrigan has shown us clean Counter-Strike.
Wait, there's a lurky battle that's happening outside. I don't think that this round is possible anymore, but no. Okay. It is a matter of Hunter trying to deal with the op that could be back in CT. He has an inkling that Brokey's over here. So this is a great round, obviously, out of Nico.
Nuke is very CT-sided, though.
Get the first kill. With the smoke getting blown open, though, that could have been from the CT side. But Nico taking advantage of that opportunity.
Spirit and Mouse would like to say otherwise. They made the map look T-sided as shit.
A marked improvement out of the gate from the pieces of G2. Nico and m0NESY were quiet as Ancient unfolded. Much better look. The opening moments of Nuke. Again, T-side could be the struggle.
Dude, they're using bind teleporters. Look at this on the map. They're like teleporting from the top to bottom.
Get it slightly close. Nico has over 280 AR in his last Nuke map. And it's been a solid map in general for G2.
Oh, that's how they divide the map. That's smart. Because I won't lie, from a spectator POV, Nuke is I would say a nightmare to like get spectator info on. The UI confused me. Yeah, I don't. Oh, okay, I see it now.
Because it was a grand final, so
upper and lower. Oh, that's smart. I like the way they did that. Upper and lower.
There were a lot of lower rotations, right? It wasn't just finding 3 kills outside every time.
Here he goes yet again.
Nico don't give a fuck. All right, Nico now gives a fuck.
Shall be rain. Showers bullets through the smoke. Hunter gets around the corner. This could cause a little awkwardness in the setup, but we do have a player coming back around.
Oh shit.
Hunter remains on a swivel. Brokey missed. Hunter's gonna try to dive down that offer, and now Snacks activates into main. They have flushed a defender up into heaven, and so this road feels open for Hunter.
Whose banana fucking AK is this?
He's looking sharp right now. Yeah, he wants to take this duel. And they're working on getting to heaven, but right now upstairs is honestly fine. Like, we've got a player in Mustang watching his back. One rotation downstairs from Brokey as he starts to dip out.
Rosen sitting up in the rafters.
But I think, like, it feels like G2 realized that this is a bad idea, but a little bit too slowly now because they're getting Brokey now into an interesting spot.
Yeah, Brokey is going to get 100%. If they walk clear this, Brokey is 100% getting a pick here.
Down to this shot, he will have an opportunity for it.
And I don't doubt the headshot capabilities of these AKs, but Brokey missed first chance. That is the
they have to run him down
for G2. That is their invitation to hit this site. And as his hands are busy with util, double doors denied. Bomb hits the ground. Brokey, like a laser, gets himself the second, but you've got m0NESY.
Okay, Brokey got 2.
Move around this bomb site, uncertain as to where they come from. Beautiful. He takes his Rob's head off, and now he scours for that bomb. And as he puts himself over towards Nico,
he was gonna fake it out.
His hands busy as Frozen, ice cold, clutches 1v1.
Yeah, another clutch for Frozen in this map already, but this is one where they have a significant advantage, right? If m0NESY wins that, it's a very unlikely spot, but in general, FaZe have control, and they have control, Connor, in a 3-on-4 situation. This time, when they get pushed and delayed through the back of health, that's where it looks a little bit too jumbled up for me when I'm watching G2 work the map. FaZe somehow, with less material, are able to take more space.
Poor Nico.
Both Snacks and Hunter getting very key kills. And then, I mean, of course, Brokey saves the day here. Wow. And this is despite missing his first opportunity to slow them down.
m0NESY-esque in that second kill out of Brokey. But the numbers game push FaZe back into a response.
CS more enjoyable to watch? I think CS is very enjoyable to watch because it's very like fast paced. And you constantly will see a lot of like hero moments and crazy like clips hit by people.
Sometimes.
So that's why I think it's very exciting. And it's very easy to digest too.
Early lower advantage. m0NESY smoked out of his opportunity to shoot back against Brokey. They are sharing this smoke, however. Oh, so much pressure across the map. Silent, though.
Okay, one player in, there's 2 more to cross.
Oh, it's hard to call this timing, but FaZe, they've got to.
We got Brokey versus
Oh.
Monster.
There it is. They can open up and take lower. Rotations here from Rain.
Trying to throw himself down the vent, does get around the corner first. Will peel the player off.
Whoa, whoa, we're looking.
As fast as maybe he should have. We get frozen into the duel next. He's unable to win his, but Kerrigan somehow is killing players elsewhere.
With an op.
After the MP9.
Why does Kerrigan have an op?
Into it. All of a sudden, Modesty is no longer part of this equation.
Oh.
You're going to have a plant attempt inside of that
Oh.
and it will go down. Even though it gets exposed right thereafter. Kerrigan double kill on this op, and we have thrust Hunter into a clutch. But to do this on half health, outnumbered by the brightest piece of FaZe Clan's attack back on Ancient, you have Rops here in the mix.
They decide not to smoke the bomb. That's the one smoke they've got. Hunter has this door to work with. Is it going to be Kerrigan to cover with the op? He's on 3 kills, looking for 4.
Surely not. We've got a nade for the doorway. That's going to expose it. Kerrigan gets off the defuse. Now he has to stick this. Hunter's going to swing down, but the bomb defuse is closed.
Oh my God,
The
Robs.
coverage from Rops off the back line.
Oh, it's a little awkward in that last moment. Control smokes just enough. Kerrigan's 3K works. The rotations are fast enough. G2 lose another position that actually looks pretty promising for them.
Kerrigan somehow getting an MP9 kill versus Monacy, and then getting his off for the double.
Oh my God.
Seems to have just somehow split in between them. Or was it a flank out from lobby?
I mean, that was just...
Damn.
And that was a pretty done situation.
Wait, blood
for
sacrifice?
Hunter with the smoke on
Maybe?
the time left over. He was hoping it would come up. But miscalculated. FaZe up 5-1.
My God.
Malb's yet to get on the board in this match.
We saw him slamming desks on Nuke versus Heroic 2. We saw what that series led him to. We've got Frozen on the top of Pup. We've got Tech9 bursting through. The defense falls. Rock slides out for him. Rain. It's off of main. Double kill from him, but Nico's Deagle connects. And you've got Brokey up next.
The op saved his life, I think. Wait, did the op take a bullet?
Scary for them, though. He's got a full kit of utility.
I think the op took a fucking headshot bullet.
Damage is really heavy. Oh, that nade.
He opens it up.
Oh my God. Bro, when he threw the op to pick up the rifle, I'm pretty sure it straight up took a headshot bullet.
3 entries with no response.
Calculated? Might be calculated. He gave them the op though? Oh, did he throw it down?
G2 have to rely on rounds like this, but whatever gets them through this T side is all they care about. It might look like a bad start, but in terms of the ratio of rounds, they're still on pace. They have a chance here to take out FaZe on pistols. Great round for G2 to win because they were saving at the same time.
Just like that, FaZe on their toes.
Oh, wait, what?
Is this T side from G2 to just run rampant with
How the fuck did he throw 2 outside smokes?
Oh my God, it's perfect timing. They see nothing out in yard. The T's are going to move
What?
right away.
We have literally watched G2 lose to US.
Oh, they dropped the smoke there.
on this very map.
Bro, I thought he was dual wielding for a second.
They're not really in a position to retake, obviously, but
Still this Desert Eagle running around with Rain. There's an AK on the field in the hands of Frozen. This 4-player.
They're not gonna clear up. They're not gonna clear up Brokey.
There's the peek from the US.
Oh.
Dealt with swiftly by Malb. Sure, he's low, but they line up, and then that rifle gets into the mix.
Wow.
It's a little bit costly, but not nearly enough.
Yeah.
G2 won't fumble this one.
yeah, it looks scary, but they exchange the information outside for G2, knowing that there isn't some sort of stack towards the ramp. They can run it and get downstairs quickly. G2 still very much in this game. It's not been the most beautiful string of rounds, but now they have a chance to take advantage of another low buy.
We get more of a crush. Looks like an aggressive swing into the trophy room. Malbs, easy.
Oh.
First kill. But his teammates have to deal with Hunt, so the CT still join forces. Coming around.
Oh my God! They're getting run down!
And we go 3v2 for FaZe.
Uh-oh.
Forced is this fight.
Oh, fuck!
Nico's head, and desperate is a 6 HP Snacks.
Man, it's 3 kills again for Rops.
Snacks is 6 HP. He can't win.
improved that USP round I just mentioned from Heroic.
Yep.
Nearly mirrored, but improved with MP9s.
Why that happened? Sometimes if you know that they're going to crush lobby from a ramp and hut and squeaky push, the best way to play it is actually not to play too many players inside of lobby. It's to play one spotting so you're not too claustrophobic. Because that's why you do lobby crushes. You can squeeze a lot of space fast. And in this spot, obviously, there weren't too many players from G2. Oh, and Ross, that's a fourth on this round.
Huge.
There weren't too many players from G2 inside the lobby, but then FaZe kept going and killed them in the hallway to enter the lobby, to pick up the pieces that were lost.
Holy shit, that's a tilter for G2.
One of those situations where you don't want Mobs' death to be in vain, but had you just cut your losses sooner, they could have stayed in spawn. CT's unable to push beyond that. Yeah. They get roped into a fight that gets real stringy.
They sort of lose track of exactly how far FaZe have got. But you know, that's FaZe with follow through on their punch, right? They're not coming in for a cute pick. They're coming in on a round where they're here to destroy anybody who's around. They want to pick up guns.
Hell yeah.
You know, they're happy to push.
I mean, they play that round with the
How come we don't see as many artisans in CS?
Man, this is wild because that's
honestly, it's just like not a trend in CS. Like CS players,
they've already won one round like that.
I think if you checked like the average age of like CS players, I think it's older than. Ooh, nice kill from Rain. Poor Nico. Like CS people stick to what they know. Like they just stick to their own shit. Like for whatever's been working for the past like fucking 7 years, you know.
And more to come. Shots astray from Heaven. It's going to be Kerrigan to pick up the mantle here, rotating down into what is a 3-player pack. Of course, unconfirmed. Will he be ready for all? You'd think surely not. And they'll be cautious about their approach, putting a boost up on the corner. CT pieces elsewhere, of course, still sitting upstairs. Kerrigan takes this into his own hands. There's the barrel, confirmation, spray. Now they come at him, and he will track Snacks on the jump.
Yeah, but it's both spotted. Bomb there. Walk out here and Squeaky. This could be huge for Mobs.
One down from
holy shit.
We have to watch this Mobs fight upper.
Why is Frozen being so careful, man? He is really watching for this, but Mobs surely. Oh, he missed it.
Yeah,
okay.
Finds it in the end. Misses the shot for a second.
Oh my god, imagine.
Of course.
Yeah.
Opens the invitation through the vent, and that just gets FaZe out-rotated as they sit down on that lower site like fools. Brokey's dual Berettas burned out from Heaven.
They're actually worried about someone in here.
Will FaZe actually throw this back at the A site for the retake?
2 mollies and a smoke to use.
G2 going to cook CT side.
Fight awkward. 8 bullets, but at the moment, you've only got 2 of these T's in here. That third piece in Hunter is still all the way back on lobby, so now that Molotov's gonna keep him off. Mo gets flustered, burned down to the back of the site. Thought it from down beneath, can't hit his headshot.
Holy shit, does Robs have a kit? Robs has a kit!
And Hunter has it right ahead of him, so he has to tap it once. And with that fake, this round goes the way of G2. Nothing Robs can do.
Well, Robs is dead though.
But it comes at a cost.
And that's the best mid-round so far. They really took full advantage of Mobs getting out in that spot, and it really felt like it could be a lower hit, especially with 3-spotted with the bomb. So nice one for G2 here. I think throughout Ancient we saw nothing but good mid-rounds out of FaZe. It's nice to be able to say that for G2. And you know what? With that 5th kill, it's going to be extremely expensive here. A lot hinges in this half on this round right now as G2 go for broke.
And we go back and
Why is it so quiet right now? There's like no game audio. Oh, there we go.
It's seemingly stable.
Again, with the outside crosses that Rain's watching for, this time a new variation on the smokes. And Rain puts himself into a new position.
TenZ, though, going to push through that deeper wall. No problem. Oh, head spotted.
Oh, Nico got spammed again.
Wonderful rifle control out of Rops. Does it queue up Rain to make the next play?
Bro.
He doesn't ride on the inside of that smoke and thinks that Rain is his only threat on the cross. But of course, they've tried this so many times.
Frozen going to play it a little more cautiously than Kerrigan did last time. This was compromised.
Bro, Nico's probably so tilted right now.
A position backside instead.
Now we have to watch this interaction between Mobs and if he's going to come out of the ramp, because that's the next help beyond Brokey for lower.
Still floating around in lobby at the moment is Malbs. Downstairs, Brokey takes an angle. Because Frozen's played it cautious, Brokey will get one shot and a huge shadow advantage. Monacy made easy. Brokey, for second servings, sticks around. This is a dangerous game to play. All of a sudden, you're going to have players barreling out, so they think. But in reality, Malbs still sniffing out this upper hit. And it is all on Kerrigan to hold it on his own with just a 5-7.
Oh my god.
And Malbs has opened up the door yet again. There is a chase through the vents. There's that fight here for Ray.
They're kind of low.
It is a squeezed T-side in sight, but it is still bombed down. Retake to come through.
Oh, Malbs. Another headshot.
Push comes to shove. The Guatemalan steps up, and he keeps his head down as the CT drops back sight. Two more.
No. Oh my god.
They tried to dress that one up a little bit differently, but they had the same plan for how that round was supposed to finish. But FaZe were ahead of it, and they kept material high, and they hit their shots. Brokey in control there with Rops beside him, and they pick up 7. It's been just such a strong showing from FaZe in general in this half. There have been missteps here from both teams. And to be
Current
honest,
poll,
still,
will Nico be able to cross to secret this round?
You know, that fast play through the default across the secret is really losing its luster.
Oh, super.
FaZe clearly couldn't plan before this match started for this exact tactic.
Alright, wait, whoever's the mod of the Twitch chat needs a raise. Whoever's modding for fucking PGL, you need a raise.
Want to do to try to keep things different.
Final attempt on this T side before maybe Nico can stand in that spotlight. He has been bruised. And what was once momentum ripped out of their hands. FaZe go tit for tat on the force buys. Frozen able to get that first kill. There is a challenge still through Squeaky. Frozen has allowed 2 players to go downstairs.
Yeah, Bomb gets down there and
okay, wait.
easier to cut him off, Monacy.
Nico hasn't been down secret yet. He's in lobby right now.
Sweep away him. All the while, Snack's just gonna go for that instantaneous bomb plant. His teammates are not nearby to help him. This is not a clutch, but it is still a key position.
And it looks like Nico could not make it down lower this round.
An unwinnable, unthinkable moment here for Snacks as he remains alone. He steps
Oh.
up with the first
Oh.
9 and a second
Oh.
tap.
Oh my god.
Damage into rocks. Hunter again removed from that bomb, and still there is a player who waits. Frozen slowly down those vents, and G2 need Hunter now.
Okay,
He
Hunter.
gets tapped from the back.
Oh. Dude, that was almost insane.
I mean, look at that. Look at that half out of FaZe. Surviving getting Nico in a really inopportune moment. Rops at the top of the board once again.
Bro, Rops
Solid
is going
rotations here for FaZe,
crazy.
beating the nuke stats that they've got as expected after map 1. It really felt like before this map started, though a lot of games in playoffs right now have been stomp from the other team into, you know, a close third map or maybe even another stomp. But I don't know if that's going to happen again here for G2. We're not saying Monacy
Is AK clearly better than M4? What's the difference? It's
the heroic
AK one hits in the head, M4 doesn't. But it's better for if you're a T and you see an M4 on the ground, you should pick it up. It forces the enemy team to buy head armor. If you're a CT and you see an AK, you should pick it up because the Ts are already buying head armor.
And they need
so
him to do it twice.
Yeah. Wait, you can bring paper on stage?
Nico said in an HLTV interview yesterday after that matchup that he couldn't even remember.
They have notes?
On Nuke, but once he had that Eagle triple kill, everything just felt like flow state. He took every fight he could. He was aggressive and in their faces.
Bro, Valorant should allow that.
The disrespect was very much there. Is he going to have one of those moments to kickstart this side? Because he is 5 and 10 coming into it, and if anybody's going to disrespect, it is FaZe with a straight-up upper hit. Hunter from the back of the site, dual Berettas in hand, Snacks here to
the dualies!
And it again is the support pieces to get
oh my god!
Snacks and Hunter, and the FaZe attempt falters.
Okay, very nice. This is the first step on this slightly long road back to the comeback, but here on CT, again, they've got a lot of good things to look forward to. Nice round out of Hunter, backside. Interrupting utility, hitting his shots, and multi-killing with Snacks above him.
Yeah, Snacks really putting himself in a great spot to get Hunter into sectioned off 1v1s. Hunter never facing more than one target at once. Momentum out of the gate for G2.
So right now, FaZe, since they're all on full Glocks, they just want to what is the word? They just want to try to burn out as much util as possible on G2. And if you just wait like long enough, G2 is kind of like just has to use util.
It's a bad sign, I won't lie.
Flash comes through, snacks from the top. Easy mode down from the heavens off one.
Oh.
Jesus, you threw in the easy right there. Easy mode down.
Easy-ish. They survived with 3 here. G2 cut that down to a 2-round lead.
Yes. And if you're just watching CS for the first time, of course, this map does lean CT side. The map leans G2 in general.
If you're watching CS for the first time, where the hell you been?
Where the hell you been, man? You're missing out on a lot, but at the same time, you're coming in at a great moment.
Yeah.
This playoffs has been stacked. The story's been immense. It's the first 2 majors in CS2 have absolutely delivered on all fronts in that regard.
Again, they're going to try with a bit of tempo, huh? Frozen instantly into what could have been a Hunt duel. Blinded as the player back sight, but fine as Hunter above him.
Goomba! Goomba stop! Wait! FaZe are just running inside over and over and over. Bro, they're slamming their fucking head against the wall.
Easy for Nico to watch the smoke walk out. And you can see from that molly, you couldn't stand up there on Hunt. Committed to that.
Bro, work outside or something. What the fuck?
This defense looking well tethered. We praised that game plan from FaZe. We said that they were successfully zoning Nico as he attempted his
I mean, ever since Malbs gave a potential blood sacrifice, G2 been picking it up.
We talk about individual players' goals. You know, we always assume like their goal is to be the best player they can be to win the major. I have never heard Hunter say anything else except for my goal is to help Nico win a major.
Yes,
not even for himself.
Exactly.
It was his dream in the first place to play with Nico. In fact, that's where it stopped. A player himself who has multiple top 20 appearances.
Easy pickups for Monacy at this distance. Couple pistol taps. Malbs is here to add some to the tally. So unfortunately, this one scout out of
Oh my god, he's so blind.
Get anything going. G2 ready to tie this game up early before Nico.
Did you see that?
Really had to step up into the gauntlet of this.
Imagine Nico gets one tapped here. Oh, dinked him!
Careful, never know who your neighbors are.
Frozen time limited here, desperate. Done.
Taken out. Tie game.
Oh my god. I think it's a G2 map.
Looking to hold
I truly think it is.
G2. After getting trounced,
If I watch FaZe inside rush again one more time, nah, it's not gonna happen. There's no way they fucking inside rush again.
Nico chance again? Yeah, Nico.
This fandom has been real here in Shanghai. We all anticipated the Monacy show, but in some of those absent maps, Nico takes up the spotlight right now, takes up a key position behind Red outer. Smoked off from his teammates, but still that looming threat for FaZe to have to deal with. The tension drawn over to the smokes. That's going to prime Nico, you think, for a peak. He buys time slightly, goes down, and bring one with him.
One for one.
Enough trade from Frozen and an instant move from Rain to sprint over. If they think that Incendiary stops someone, they are wrong.
No tags, nothing heard, no one playing a leash to listen to Rain running downstairs, but just in case, slowing down to a crawl. Nuka's always been the map to bring the most out of the best players. Usually, offers. This is where you get tested in Tier 1. You've got to be able to win Nuke. But the special part about it is definitely the riflers.
They're stacked towards
like
upper, or wait, are they? Yeah, they're stacked towards upper right now. Whoa, 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 whoa! Get a little frisky with it. No, A execute again?
Yes, he had his camo on, Hunter.
Comes out from the bushes to put G2 on a 1.
All right, let's stop. Let's stop fucking with upper, right?
Moment, but shout out to
Surely,
Snacks for that ult.
surely FaZe have learned that A site is just on lock.
Snacks is right there in the thick of it. He holds on A site throughout this defensive half.
What was the point of the mid round?
Snacks' name there each and every time. He is on the brink of catching up to Hunter at the top of the board for G2.
And even in the first half where he was struggling to sort of meet as many deaths as he had, he was getting key kills. You could see them. His aim was good, and honestly, even on Ancient, even though that was an overall bad map for the team, he looked like he was ready to step up to the challenge. Snacks' first major here in a G2 jersey. And that's where it's not a meme that he's won one before. Even if it was a long time ago. The one thing that hasn't changed in the last 10 years is the pressure. Nothing means more than the major.
That AK, that one rifle here for FaZe sits on top of Silo. And it just missed its chance at clipping Nico's wings as he posts up inside of Garage. And Rob's providing Overwatch has allowed FaZe to move all these pieces over towards Secret Stairs. All 4 players, barring Rops, ready to hit downstairs.
Man, if
They're
they don't
working
have
lower,
somebody
chat.
ready at
If
ramp,
FaZe win this round, maybe lower was just the key to it all.
Here to meet
They're
them.
running. They're coming in. His spray is only good for the 1.
You know, they got this message a little late. I mean, the walk-up was so silent. Incognito mode here for FaZe Clan as they get this bomb planted, and Rops is still in a lurking position.
Oh!
What a shot!
Back-to-back denials for Rops out of the hands of Hunter. Sure, the numbers downstairs have caught G2 off guard.
Nico has the key utility, Molly and Smoke.
4-player secret sneak into the post plant. Kerrigan's Tech 9 are ready to rear. Molotov ahead of it. Defense starts to move out through the doorway. Kerrigan still goes unnoticed, but he gets swept away swiftly by Snacks. We've got Brokey to give himself a flash into the AK.
Oh, I thought the flash would be huge.
He will do so with time. Snacks a part of this retake. Everybody here for G2. Their lead grows.
Absolutely. Snacks and Hunter taking over to lead G2 to a 3rd map. That's what they're looking for. And it's a little bit of a worrying sign here, obviously, when FaZe get to control side with that many players, and Malbs has only just moved in to a good position to hold it. But they don't lose this round.
What a round to keep you on your toes, though. What's supposed to be this impenetrable CT side. Just had 4 players catch it off guard. And that Brokey flashbang was pretty damn close to denying a bomb defuse.
It was first map. First map was Ancient. 3rd map
When are we
is
gonna have the
Anubis,
Modesty moment?
which I think is going to 3rd map. I mean, G2 is just running over on the CT side right now.
Both feel inevitable. Both yet to
A
be
again.
seen. Malbs primed for the secret peek as Nico takes up the same spot as last round. This sea of smoke grenades keeps everybody cautious. And Rain spotted. Has to reveal himself. Nico yet again does not activate. And unlike Rops last round, it is now frozen to take up a more passive position, sitting still on top of main.
Just very heavy resources right now towards outer, right? In Nico's position, it's hard to rotate out if you think someone's top mini on Silo, and with his lower rotation getting pushed back, the commitment on this side of the map means they're probably worried about ramp. The bomb is still here in lobby, they're waiting for pushes, but they don't know Nico's here,
Written
so
for it
that's
to
one
win the
thing
major.
that G2 have going for them.
Like a statue.
Frozen waited this out. Oh, finally.
I'll give it to G2.
Whoa, what a clear.
That's what we're talking about. That instant Nico headshot, but he's unable to double down. Snacks on the front of the site will be exposed to Hunt. Can't run. Hunter can. Gets off his position.
Whoa.
Bam. It actually sets up Rops to get the kill out from Hunt. Monacy's eyes from up above find nothing for the time being.
Yeah,
and
he's in
time
his
is the issue. 20 to the clock. As bomb will be on the front of this site. Rain ends up running it to the back. They have been caged by what is left of G2. Malbs on one end and Monacy up above him. Rops was lights out all series long. And if these CTs don't come at it at the right time, if they can't section him off, watch this.
If Rops can
Monacy
isolate
first
these,
goes to the jump spot. A little bit of damage, but yet to get distance. Robs tries to puff his chest, tries to get them to fall back. Modesty point, but here goes Robs.
No.
Around the front of the site, both CTs outplayed.
Oh my god.
They fall, and as they swoop onto bomb, it's G2 to take 11.
Oh, another chance that is so close. Could have come down to the wire right there, but very careful from Honesty up in heaven to never give up that kill, forcing Robs to turn attention to the front of the site. Scary moment for G2, but another disaster averted. Keeping FaZe at arm's reach, forcing them to use another tac pause. It's interesting, we're watching Robs actually get better at some of the opening kills and the closing moments where, you know, the unlikely clutch, but for a player that's hitting 20 kills a game now, those ones are slowly getting a little bit away from him. Not to say it'd be easy versus a team like G2.
Oh, each team gets 3 tac pauses in total?
But, oh man, that kill from Nico is unreal.
That spam that comes through main to get the second kill for Robs.
Yeah.
Hunter gets turned around because of it. And so nearly able to outmaneuver those last two, but not enough.
Just the perfect amount of pressure right there for G2. Another buy comes in, and G2 have been kept slightly honest, but they've still got thriving bank accounts.
Holy shit. Look at the amount of util that's coming out right here. Outside smoke? Oh, that's the hell smoke. I think it's the smoke for bottom lockers, right?
I think it's in the key moments that we look at snacks actually.
I think I remember.
That
Yeah, that is.
For G2.
How unexpected.
I remember that
Yet how well
a little bit.
Hunter as well.
Nico will maintain. Does he run this risk?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, the timing
they're
will be
watching
critical.
it. Wow.
You saw Frozen for a second, had his back turned, and there was a third player as well for FaZe about to come through that smoke, but they
Oh,
played
okay.
on
Thank
two
you.
different halves of the map.
Yep.
And Modesty will not fall victim to such silly games. Robs is unable to snap that shot over. We go 3v3.
Oh,
Net advantage here for FaZe. Doors open into the site. Hunter has to turn, but can't do it fast enough. It is Rain again with a critical kill.
Okay, Modesty stepping up to the plate. He's got the up in the 1v2. There's still time here on the rifle.
Frozen going to be planting that bomb. Modesty has to think, does he want to challenge yet? No. Can't just throw his life away. Can't just go through smoke. So now vision regained.
One
and of course,
flash.
one player sits on top. Rain. The shower that could just wash away the hopes of Modesty as he quietly steps ever closer to this site, predicting as he hears that jump shot. Then they peek and they give it
Oh
up.
my god.
I mean, they did a perfect swing, high and low setup, exactly where Modesty was. I mean, that's actually a classy play out of FaZe. Maximum pressure and a nice kill at least.
Not afraid.
But yeah, not afraid, and they set it up perfectly. So, man, Hunter tried his best here to make do with the pieces, but to be honest, Frozen, his awareness was beautiful.
Really appreciate that double up inside of the squeaky doorway, trading out, trying to keep forward presence on an A site, but one that otherwise still crumbles.
Again, still enough money to make all the purchases they need on G2.
What a high-level round of Counter-Strike, though. 6 consecutive trade frags in that round, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
That's what makes FaZe games so exciting, is the way that they bring new looks to their defaults, and everybody has liberties. You know, it was Kerrigan who said, I want wide swings. I want over peaks. I want people to play with confidence.
He said, I want the hardest run possible at this major.
And this is what he's getting. FaZe are their toughest opponent.
Dude, Hunter's having a fucking map right here.
Now this is a round where you really want to make G2 sweat, because
trust me, they are.
This is most of their money. But conversely, G2 could win almost exclusively.
Oh, is this a flash?
Round. FaZe going for broke.
Please don't tell me it's a fucking upper execute.
Made that sails just a little too
No,
far.
no, okay. It's a fake upper execute with the flash.
Reloading. They are ready to run in front of that. And, he just dies in.
Oh, Brokey with that.
Support, man.
Kerrigan already down to the base of ramp. You can see CT scrambling.
No squeaky lurk in place. They're actually worried about it.
Bulbs dies with nothing. You've got the bomb here on Rain. Cautious, of course, still.
Oh my God, look, the utility, they don't have anything. They really got to hope that G2 aren't here to stop the plant, and they are actually right that there isn't. Wow, yeah, they've got G2 sweating.
They're saving?
My goodness.
4v5 save?
They have a fair bit of utility. They have kits to work with, but this is a round where ammo is a resource, and FaZe, we're in a position where they couldn't play a long drawn-out one. They can't do multi-fakes. They couldn't even take outside control into anything else. They didn't have the utility to do it. So Malps using that ammo.
Yeah, no loss bonus there, Brooke. Yeah, that makes sense.
Say, all right, let's attack. You know, if he mollies shallow there, they don't swing. They'll only swing behind that. When he mollies deep and they're that pressed up against the glass, and they've heard him shoot
Holy
some ammo,
fuck! How much damage should everyone take there? Bro, they're all at the fucking box, like back of ramp, and it did like 50 damage to everyone.
Lucky, but they created the opportunity. In a game of probabilities, it's all about creating as many chances as possible. And FaZe somehow, even on Nuke, are able to keep up with G2. The lead was one thing out of the first half, but it was always about whether or not they could close on T side.
Looks like Monacy's going to look to enact a bit of revenge here with Malps.
Oh, I like this aggro play right here.
Prophylaxis is the best way to deal with a problem that would happen later. They have trophy control.
Fight first. How far do you fight? What sort of a chance do you give?
FaZe and upper executes.
Inside of this lobby, Malps is going to find them caught off guard. Nobody's looking. Malps.
Oh, only one.
Do they still activate? Will they test snacks? They pause for a moment. We praise those mid-round calls. Can Kerrigan keep everybody calm?
Monacy dips out. FaZe will
Ruby Cursor?
now.
Oh my god, my bad.
And G2 are trying to figure out what they're going to do.
Bro, I didn't even realize.
You lost your original ramp player. Sure, Kerrigan calling from the sidelines, but you have snacks sitting on a quarter health. Desperate here next to Hunter.
Flash?
Molotov to be thrown out by Frozen. Players already coming out through the door. Rock,
oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Nico!
He turns his guillotine against them.
Oh, he wants that major.
Step not into his monocle. That's where G2 have their 12.
16 and 14 off that round. One kill from the top.
Oh my god.
Of the work done by Nico. Not the first time he's helped out in an upper hold from that position.
Same spot. Bigger outcome.
Oh my god.
Key players and Snacks and Hunter are the two to die without their kills. But who better than the two biggest, most consistent stars of G2 to close that one out?
In a questionable Nico half, all things considered. 10 kills prior to that triple. Better late than never.
And Snacks, man, pushed out in Hut in a round like this.
Yeah, my sleep schedule is fucked again. God damn it.
Snacks is gonna take over front Hut.
Okay, well, the major's for
so
one more day
G2
after.
Starting to feel like push has come to shove and they have to fight back.
The walkout's coming slowly, but they have made it just in time for those smokes. In exchange, they make some noise, but Rops has vent control as well. Is this going to be another situation where G2 are slow to rotate, but Rops is sitting in the vent? Once he clears control steps, is he just going to go back? Yeah, surely. Frozen's outside as well. G2, they don't know what's happening.
Moving pieces around.
They're still holding for lurks. Oh, okay.
Holding.
Oh shit. Nico is ripping off heads now.
Not nearly a key part of what is to come here for FaZe. They don't just
Men's is activated.
Flood through single door. Utility is non-existent here in the post plant for FaZe. G2 on the brink of a map 2 win.
That position can be so powerful, but now it's Kerrigan inside the vent.
5v4 called forward for the retake. How will Snacks get down this vent and when? First, it looks like the ramp engagement will happen. They set the
double nade.
Try to soften that back line. We get 2 kills here out of FaZe. Now they have the edge, or so they had. Monacy finds it.
Oh my god, Hunter.
Takes it back and it opens the door.
Kerrigan! Oh my god, almost OT.
giving us all 24 rounds here on Nuke. And look at that money, folks. It's this moment they allow FaZe to cross outside with 3 players while they have Rob already snuck downstairs. No timing called. They do not rotate through ramp to cover this. They don't get in position in dark. And actually the dark molly gets missed. There was an opportunity there for G2 to take advantage of this, but they just did not have the comms to feel comfortable making that raid. This is a sore spot on the map for G2. And like the prophylaxis we saw with the trophy push that helped them get the flank on the upper pop that last round, they can start secret here like they have a couple of times before.
Bro, I'm so quiet right now. My bad.
Nico playing in a Liege,
But
holding for mini reps because that hasn't happened yet. But rounds like this,
bro,
are where Kerrigan can be the scariest.
I'm like at a loss of words. Holy fuck.
Versus a buy
Unbelievably locked in.
Accumulating all the information for all of the adjustments the CTs
Bro, G2's money is so bad too. Lobby crunch?
And it's a beautiful trade frag from Nico. Completely different position than
Oh, just radio push.
He's hyper aware of the threat of more players in lobby, but there's a bit of caution here offered by FaZe. They let him get his hands on the AK. They don't just come barreling at him for the trade frag.
They can already smell the lack of money, but who better to pick up that gun than Nico? A massive upgrade from the MP9. Wow, this is unbelievable. They've got 4 walking outside, nobody holding lobby.
What's that, Util?
No lurks inside of the ramps.
Can m0NESY do it right now without the trusty off? Yes, he peeks in, but he doesn't finish. Kerrigan
The
needs to
need.
have his name on it.
And he's being hunted down from the side.
Oh, the whiff!
Unable to stop Rain. We go man advantage phase. Nico's going to be drawn back from the position.
Kerrigan is 1 HP though.
So early on.
But what was the contingency plan? Without lobby control, they can't really change up. 35 seconds, Kerrigan's coming back to rediscover whether or not there's been a push.
Back turned, back turned.
Wait, his time they could be ever.
Oh my god, Kerrigan got another!
The sweep away Hunter. Snacks now to come out from the vent. Snacks has been so key.
Oh!
With nothing. And Nico looks to recover from a spot that haunts
Nico.
his dreams. A flash
Nico.
to the backside, Molly at the feet of the planter into the fight.
Oh.
But no, not
OT.
today. Not versus FaZe. Kerrigan forces OT.
You almost never see FaZe operate like that in the mid round. 4 players, no flank watch, no lurk in place, and it's Kerrigan to come back at the perfect moment to the lobby to get the kill that makes the difference.
Damn right it does, because what if Snacks is set up by Hunter inside of Squeaky? How foolish.
I'm gonna
Snacks
like
looks
tilt
in
my monitor
contrast.
down.
They were confused.
I'm
when no one
lounging
was
right
there
now.
Waiting. When FaZe expanded for space outside.
And m0NESY missed
And
his
m0NESY
spray.
honestly had more than a miss there. That was a really rough spray on an M4. And it does. Only thing that matters is the round score at the top. But right now, that is the exact problem for G2. He's been bought time at this major. And this is a very
What the fuck?
event for him, but also unlikely.
What did I just turn my head to on the right? What the fuck?
Over the course of a week, and it's not been poor by any means. A 1.30. It's a dreamlike scoreline and rating for almost every player.
Wait, so how
but not
does
the player going
first
for
to
number
16? Oh.
Not the player that
Wait,
has been
so
helping
the
Nico bring
OT
trophies to G2 this year.
The OT system is still the traditional OT system?
Not when you get sprays like that.
I actually like that more. I like that a lot more.
Nico instantly in behind red. They're going to try to fight out her.
Like, I do think MR12 is better, but I do think Valorant's OT format is dog shit and is very random.
Smoke over top. But Nico's still out on this island. Now effectively divided, and Rob's successful in his opening endeavor again. He is the star of the show tonight.
Oh my god.
Totally denied. Absolutely prepped for the Nico fight, round after round, half after half. Sides be damned. this is FaZe Clan.
Some people say this is Nico's last chance to win a major. If he leaves this team and Monacy beside him,
Explain
on this
FaZe
last
versus
chance,
G2 in
he knows
Valo
just as well
terms.
as everyone in the second half of his career, the chances will be few and
Optic
far
versus
between.
Loud?
Here we are in overtime of map 2, and FaZe could be the team. The team they
is that-
destroyed all year long.
I don't know.
The team to take this away from them.
Snacks will find nothing, empty-handed, and it looks like this overtime round has nothing for G2 to be proud of. Absolutely pulled apart every fight prepared for. We don't see how Ross
Sen versus
kicks it off,
NG.
but I can guarantee you it's clean. Because his sprays and his headshots have been so accurate all series long.
For Hunter to want to do this for Nico, his only dream to play with his cousin, his brother.
And Rops is gonna put him
Oh
down just
my
like he does all the
God.
others. Triple kill for Rops.
Rops is almost at a 30, bro. Rops is almost at 30.
Him never getting this chance again.
27 kills
Worked so
plus
hard to get
10.
on this team to play alongside Nico, and they have had incredible moments. IGL agnostic, Snacks, Hooksy, whoever, they have picked up chips along the way. But still, none stand more important than the major.
You can think of that moment as Hunter and Nico step forward in Katowice to hoist that trophy. Tears in Nico's eyes for the only time in his career. But not the major. Fan favorites.
He still, to this day, as mentioned in that documentary, thinks about Boston, and you cannot even blame him for that. The fashion in which they lost, and here he stands.
There's no way
versus
they're bringing
FaZe
up
Clan
the
in
Boston
Last
incident.
Dance versus G2, the team that he was playing on at that major, potentially erasing this final opportunity.
Bro, do you think Tarek
But
is
you
just
know
living
what?
rent-free in
Early
Nico's
FaZe
mind?
Clan, how incredible is it that they've made this T-side comeback, that they even bring G2 to the brink of destruction on Nuke after destroying them on map 1, after the form that they've showed. The team that almost didn't get into playoffs because of Furia.
Now just 3 rounds away. It's as simple as that. Robs has not been able to find his opening kill as swiftly in the last round. But it's not like we can look at any piece of this map and praise G2 for control. They continue to play on the back foot. Snacks given a chance. Here from heaven will find a range.
Okay.
It's a long-range M4 shot,
All right.
but it's an establishing 5v4.
That's it. That's a
He
good
has
spam.
established success for G2.
Good spam for
throughout this
G2.
CT side.
Absolutely,
He
with
was
headshots.
essential inside of that A site on the defense in holding back FaZe.
But the lower rotations have been slower.
Yes. They have left a lot to be desired, but right now Nico's already down here, and he puts that smoke ahead of them.
But you know what? If they were confident in this, well, holding on to ramp is also the other half of this, and Robs has to time his lurk perfectly, but this isn't going to be an explode through ramp, right? He's solo. That means he can really take his time with it, and if they look to vent, if they look to vent for this play,
Nico's not going to give him that space. Trying to keep his head down, he will retreat.
they're making him go back. But what's Kerrigan up to?
Nade behind in case the chase. Rops, it's a chance. Oh, it's 2, and both escape him. Nico from the rafters with nothing but a fast peek out of Monacy.
Oh, that
Haven't
kills
had
him.
to say his name. 4v2 is taken.
Oh my God!
Plant the ball. It's going to go down front sight. And we
They got it down!
Shoulder to shoulder in what could be a crushing clutch. Mulbs, Snacks, Monacy. They are the remnants. They are what remain of a retake demanded to keep FaZe off a clean streak in OT. And so they're gonna double up into the heavens. And these CTs work not with tools, but rather just their rifles. Broky's gonna cut Mulbs off the play. He's been so clutch, but not this
Oh
time.
my God.
For Kerrigan, neither, because it's Snacks to take to the top.
There's Snacks with 20. Choose them up like dog toys. 13-13 here. Beautiful retake out of him. It looked to get scary when it was a 3v2, and FaZe got the first kill, but they recovered. What an attempt, though, to get back upstairs.
Straight trade.
This is at the heart of FaZe, keeping options open this late into the round. It doesn't seem like anybody else could have figured this out.
Man, Hunter getting floored by that vent take. Robs missing chance.
What the fuck? No.
all the godly accomplishments of these two teams, but we're starting to see pressure hit the surfer.
Yeah.
Bro, it scared the shit out of me for a second.
And all due respect, that's Rob's on 27 kills. He has done a lot of work this game.
And he's gonna have to do more.
Kerrigan's like 1 HP. Snack's got a spam on Robs. He took him out. Thanos is gone.
We get this rotation down from Nico. He found nothing in that round prior. In a world of 3Ks 24 hours ago, dies on B empty-handed. But you have given m0NESY a chance to position on a critical line.
This is actually, I think, a beautiful move in this spot.
Completely left to his own devices.
With numbers up, it certainly feels like somebody could walk into this. If they're not worried about late big garage as they start to throw some of this utility,
oh my god, the timing is fucking crazy.
He sees it now.
Oh no.
How do they hunt him down?
Trying to jump in at him, multiple players at the same time. m0NESY can't get around. Missed movement still. He's got this chance. Flash will find him.
Oh
no
shit, the flash.
It looks awkward.
Wait,
it doesn't look like m0NESY.
Oh no!
Behind the stairs. He'll have to take a seat and watch this from the sidelines. We've got 3 Ts looking for a new route.
In such a tight-knit back-and-forth affair, a 3v5 cannot be afforded.
But are they working back upstairs? Brokey could get caught with the bomb right here, right now.
Nico's gonna find his duel, fires a few shots, isn't able to stop it. Snack from the backside, A-side.
Oh my god!
In the bushes, ready to chop this head off, ready.
Oh!
But denied. Nade to the back of the site here from Nico.
Oh, the nade!
Rain pours down.
He threw a three-pointer. Oh my god!
2 rounds for FAZE in overtime, and you see a crack of the smile.
Bro, the half-court shot. What the fuck?
They exchange nades, but Rain rails him. Nico hoping that Molotov would flush through him out, but it just doesn't happen. No one presents, and it's perfect cover from Rain.
FAZE lost to Vitality 4 times in a row, and they had to say nobody beats FAZE 5 times in a row. Now they go on to play G2, the hardest side of the bracket, their stiffest competition in particular, and they have to say nobody beats FAZE 6 times in a row. That's how many series that G2 have over them. And here we are as FAZE switch over to their better half on CT, looking to close out on Nuke. We learned from Kerrigan in his career that the pressure never stops mounting, even when you get your chip, even when you get Antwerp. You can fall in Copenhagen. You have to prove it every single time you showed up. But he's someone who's already proved it once. We aren't even in grand finals.
Nico's T-sides have been muted throughout these playoffs.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And it is a huge ask of him to go again. He tries to pick up the timing. It is an instantaneous 5v3. FaZe Clan have mopped G2 outside.
It's the first new look from Nico as he goes for the run boost, and they still catch that.
He couldn't make it to secret again.
Throughout all of regulation, muzzled.
Time and time again.
And now 2 more frags.
Oh my god.
FaZe Clan that is now 1 kill and a further step away from grand finals. Snack's trying to do everything he can. 10 years since he himself won the major. And he will have to dig deeper than ever to keep him and the deadliest duo that we may have seen.
Maybe my favorite, Connor. Watching m0NESY and Nico, it feels new, but that doesn't take away from the amount of exciting moments that we have had put together between these 2 players. It's been an amazing journey, and you can absolutely credit Nico for a lot of the development that m0NESY has had. But this is competition.
Oh my god. Dude, it's just not G2's game. That bullet like grazed past him.
Robs disrespects that, and still m0NESY can't catch him because obviously caught off guard.
Bro, everyone is whiffing.
Brokey tries to stick his sniper.
People are spamming.
There is so much pressure just on these lobby
Oh my god, they actually spam. Hunter's cheating.
Everybody knows what this means. Every kill could be the one that swings their advantage. to close this game out here and now. What is the golden call for G2? Look at the crowding here of FaZe inside.
Please, for the love of God, don't upper pop. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing it.
Over to ramp. If it ends up going that way, if there's a fake, they're watching this. This could be it.
Rops. Oh, Malibs.
Finally getting his revenge. Rain's not able to multi-frag, so Kerrigan himself slides through, and they're able to jump down. They're going to put some pressure on this lower site. We have seen spectacular moments from Brokey on this doorway.
No.
Oh, no.
Modesty makes a misstep, a mistake that could cost him more than he can imagine. As his rifler is set to depart, he has to watch from the sidelines. Next will be rewarded.
Oh, fuck.
From the control pad,
oh.
And a missed chance from Brokey reopens the hopes here of G2.
Time, they have to plant this bomb.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
He has the final words next in one of his best maps ever on a G2 jersey when it matters the most.
Bro.
And a final op shot to give G2 a chance at another overtime. That one went to Ramp Connor, and that one was one where FaZe were not playing secret, they were not playing big garage, they were not playing back CT. They were waiting for an upper pop or ramp. They had pieces in place. G2 absolutely had to frag their way out of that, and they did.
Counter-Strike's forte is its history. That was a tale we said as Mongols stepped
Put
forward.
the stream audio higher? Bro, it's as high as I can put it.
We are here in the spotlights of Shanghai for the first time for a major.
I gotta move this cursor. Get out of the fucking way.
24 kills, now tying Hunter, not just as the questioned leader, but stepping up as a star. A diamond under a world of pressure into round 30. In the absence of Monacy's frags, in an underwhelming Nico half, you lean on snacks.
Nico, the player that
will Nico make it to secret, chat? What do we think?
With everybody asking the question, how can Dong be #1 if you've got someone like Nico? But here
oh my God!
Over this entire map, Nico has been a non-issue at the hands of FaZe Clan.
Oh my God! Every single time.
Flying colors.
Reinvented for this major. Lines up one, but doesn't get greedy. He will silently peel back somewhat, but not gone. They open the door for the potential hell wrap. G2 are scrambling.
They are scrambling. They are spread out. And soon we'll find out if there's still 3 fingers on this hand. Rain catches Hunter.
The immovable object that is
chat, this might be GG.
When you need him, he is here. Brokey confident as he has all his teammates.
Oh, GG.
And in the last attempt for G2, it is flawless.
Oh my God. GG.
Darkest hours, it's G2's falling stars that light their path to grand finals. FaZe are forever.
Yeah, Kerrigan on your screens there, the smile of a Labrador, but the heart of a lion, and it was a pride that got them over the line. Everyone firing on all cylinders against G2. Heartbreak for that man. The major continues to elude him, but you have to think he will get his one day.
Damn.
But it will not be today. FaZe to the finals.
Absolutely incredible performance from FaZe, man. Form is temporary, but class is permanent, and these guys have just done it one more time. When it seemed unlikely, considering their form coming into the playoffs, they take down Vitality, who they struggled with all year long. Now they take FaZe, who's beating them every time they faced with these two lineups against each other. on stage, just a completely different team.
Yeah, unfortunately, the last dance underneath this night sky, the stars did not shine as bright as they needed to. Meanwhile,
Holy
FaZe
fuck.
looking fantastic. They are going on such a phenomenal run. We have not seen something like this out of FaZe since Chengdu, since early portions of this year, since the last major, where they are now slaying the favorites time and time again as you see them shatter them off the board there. That's G2 gone.
Dude, I'm like,
gone yesterday.
what a
and now
fucking
they're
game.
one step away from Kerrigan hoisting his
Actually,
second
what a
major
game.
title.
Yep, shades
That's
of
crazy that's a
Cloud9 for this
semifinal,
one.
too.
People right at the start of the RMRs, they were question marks about whether FaZe could make it to the major for real. People said they were the most.
That was an amazing watch. How many people are viewing right now? Where the fuck is it? Bro, why? Why is it up here? Like every single time I'm like, oh. Yeah, that shit hurted. I bet. Fuck. Like